everyone, so obviously by the title of this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Polaroid Now Plus, and I'm just going to be giving you guys a walkthrough on the camera and just an overall review, obviously. So this is a very high-tech camera. It connects to your phone via Bluetooth. Most of the features that this camera has, you can only really access through the app, which you just have to search Polaroid on either your Android or your iPhone, and the app automatically pops up. And it'll ask if you want to enable Bluetooth. You just want to hit yes. The camera automatically connects to your phone as soon as you open the app, which is really nice. But this is what the camera looks like. I decided to get the all black one just because I thought that it was different than anything else that I've had. And inside the box, you just get the charging cable and this little lens kit. So it comes with a lens cover, which I have on my camera. And then it also comes with 5 special effects lenses, if that's what you want to call them. So one is a yellow, an orange, blue, red. This one actually has a vignette effect, if you can see, there's a little hole in the middle. And then just this diamond shaped one. I'm not sure entirely what this one is supposed to end up looking like. But that comes free with the camera, which I'm very excited to play around with those a little bit. But just an overview on the box. Here's the sides. You know, it's all pretty basic. And obviously it does come with the user's manual and everything, but I just left that in the box because I don't really need it. It's a very straightforward camera, but here's an overview before I really get into the specifics. So obviously here is the charging port. Back here is the no flash and the power button. So when you go to turn the camera on, the number of exposures you have left comes on, the flash turns on, and then this little plus sign starts blinking, and that's for Bluetooth. So once you are on your phone and you connect the app, this should turn a solid blue color. I'm not connecting it to my phone right now, so I'm not going to show that. So if you don't want to connect your camera to your phone, maybe it's dead, or you just don't really feel like going through the hassle of connecting it to the app, so with this little plus button, if you just hit it once, this orange light comes on, and this is just for self-timer. And then you press it twice for double exposure, and if you hold it down, this red light starts blinking. This is for in the app. You can make your own shortcut. That's for you to make your own shortcut of any type of effect that you might want to have. So if you only want a 2-second self-timer, you're just going to want to hold the plus sign. But that's all in the app, so really the only ones that you need to know is just hitting it once and then hitting it twice. But it's still really cool regardless that you can change the contrast setting on the camera itself. So you just turn it on and then you hold the flash button and this line will show up. So that means that you don't need the contrast to change it all. You press it once, that'll be +1, and then when it's down here, it's -1. This is the shutter button, and then you also have the tripod mount, and the film door opener is here, and you just kind of have to you just hold the button down and then you pull it down yourself. But yeah, so I figured that I would just take a couple pictures with this, and this video is gonna be filmed over a couple of days, and I'm just gonna come back and review the camera as one final wrap up. But I just wanted to do a little overview before I started actually shooting with the camera. But I'm so excited to actually get to know more about this, because now that I have all of these features, you can change the aperture, you can do your own self-timer now, so you can actually choose the duration of how long the self-timer takes. Obviously double exposure, light painting, that's one of the things that I'm probably most excited to try out. I think it's gonna be nice to actually try and learn all of the new features on this camera and everything, and I think it'll really step up my instant photography game. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and let's just get on with the video. So it's about 2 weeks since I started filming this video, and I officially went through a whole pack of film with the One Step Plus Now. and I just figured that I would go over some of them. So these aren't in the exact order that I took them in, just because I don't really want to figure that out right now. But here is one of the pictures. But I wish I took it in aperture priority, because I feel like the first flower would have looked a lot cooler. But as you can see, like, I really like the color of this picture, and you guys won't really be able to tell, but the flower all the way in the background is very in focus, and I just think that it's pretty cool. I kind of almost wish that I wasn't home, because I feel like this might be like a really cool picture if like it was just in a flower field. But overall, I really like the color of it, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. And then I took this picture of myself. It looks very blue. I don't remember if I took it, I don't think I took it with a filter on. I think I just did it with the self-timer, but I think it turned out pretty cute. You know, I think it's a pretty good picture of me. Not the best Polaroid that I've ever taken, but I still think it looks pretty cute. And then this one I really like. It's just another self-timer picture, I believe. And look at that, like, that's a pretty good picture of me. But again, I don't know why these two pictures just have like a very blue tint to them. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but they both just look very like cool toned. So I don't know what I did, or if maybe like the lighting was different or something. I genuinely don't know, but I think they're both pretty good pictures of me, to be honest. Like, I don't really hate either of them. I definitely like this one more though. And then this one is a little rocky. This is a double exposure I did. I took this picture, I believe, with the orange-ish filter, and then the second one with the blue one. It looks really cool. I just hate my face in like both of them, but overall I think that the concept was definitely there. But you know, it's definitely not like my favorite picture. It looks very like deep. Because if you guys can see, like, I look so mad in this first exposure, and then this one I'm like, what are you saying? So yeah, I don't really know how to feel about it. Again, the concept was definitely there, but I don't really think it was executed the best. I have to get better with my facial expressions. I don't know what it is. I feel like I can be very photogenic, but for some reason, whenever I try to pose, it just like never looks right. I don't know. And then I tried light painting, and I think it looks really cool. I had my red LED lights on in my room, which is why like it's a very orangey picture. But I really like it. It kind of almost looks like a smiley face, but I kind of tried to do like some hearts, and then I was like, oh, I didn't really put the flash on over here. But I really like it. I'm gonna keep experimenting with light painting because I think it looks really cool. But yeah, and I also really like the color of it. These next two pictures were taken on tripod mode. It senses how long the exposure needs to be depending on the lighting like in the room. So with this first exposure, it's set for 17 seconds, which obviously that was too long. You can still like kind of see me, but again, like I did have my red LED lights on in my room, so I knew that I had to change the lighting up a little bit. So that was the first one, and then the second one I believe was for 4 seconds. I watched the first exposure for like 3 minutes and saw that it wasn't really developing the way that I wanted, so I figured that I would just try changing up the lighting. To try and get a shorter exposure, I turned on one set of lights in my room, and this is how it turned out. It definitely turned out better. I wish I changed the contrast up a little bit, so that it was maybe like -1 or something, but again, like it's not like a terrible picture. It looks better in person, but it's still definitely a little bit overexposed. So I'm gonna keep playing around with that, and hopefully I can figure that out. And then I just took a picture of this double rainbow. I don't know if you can see, it was a double rainbow, but you can only see one of the rainbows in this. And again, like I do kind of wish that I changed the contrast setting, but overall I think it's pretty cool. So those were the first 8 pictures that I've taken with the Plus Now, and my overall review of the camera is that it's definitely worth the money. I really like playing around with all the settings. The only thing is that this camera is definitely one that you have to play around with. Like a lot of these pictures show, it's kind of more of just a learning game at this point, just because there's so much to this camera, and you really, to get the full effect of the camera, you do have to have the app, which kind of sucks. But I definitely recommend getting it if you're a lot more into photography. If you're just looking to take like fun pictures, you could definitely just stick with just the 1 Step 2 or just the regular one step. But for photographers, I definitely recommend you upgrade your camera to this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely make more videos about this camera in the future just because I do want to learn more of the settings and really play around with it and take a lot more fun pictures. And once the weather gets warmer, I'll be able to like go to more fun places and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you have any questions or comments if you have the camera yourself. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!